Today I fucked up by trying to teach my daughters about savings. Now I may need a chocolate coins bailout. Well, not exactly today. This started back in June, but it's only just now that I realize how deep I am and the evil little mogul I have created. I'm a single dad from Mexico. And every opportunity I get to teach my daughters, 5 and 3, something I try to take it. And it works amazing if you put a fun little twist into it, which usually means sugar or pepperoni pizza. Now, my daughters get an allowance from me. It's a small amount, enough to get a little something from the school's cafeteria, privately owned, and then some to save, which they never do of course. One night I was doing some shopping since they were staying with me for the whole month of June, and being the awesome dad that I am, I needed to get the cutest unicorn pajamas I could find, marshmallows and whatever bag that contained the word candy on it in the whole store. That's when I saw chocolate coins, you know these ones. So I immediately thought I could turn this into a learning experience while at the same time being their hero for giving them chocolate. Here's my thought. I'll give each of them 5 chocolate coins every Monday. They can either eat them or save them as they wish. But whatever amount of coins they had remaining by next Monday morning I'd take as savings and I'd give them their 5 new ones for the week plus 50% of the total amount as a bonus. So if one of them had 2 coins remaining, then she'd get 5 more on Monday morning, making it 7, I'd take that and add 50% more, 3. 5, rounds up to 4. So that girl would then have 2 plus 5 plus 4 equals 11 coins. I just saving 2. But they wouldn't get any bonus if they saved just 1 or none. Here's where people who are good at math are starting to get where this is going. But it's even worse. The little one ate all of her coins that very first Monday. I don't think she even took the wrapper off. The big one lasted until Friday. Weekends are rough, man. You need your chocolate coins to relax. Next Monday I give them their 5 coins, but this time they only got to eat 2 maximum a day. I needed to step in with some regulations, sue me. By Tuesday my parents come visit, and the kids want to go with them and spend the night, so of course I said yes and off they went, leaving their coins behind. One night turned into 5 actually, and they came back on Sunday to their 4 and 3 coins each. Thank God my parents helped me, or this would have never even worked, I thought. They'll finally reap some rewards and maybe learn the lesson here. The big one eats only 1 coin and keeps 3. The little one eats her maximum amount allowed of course, and keeps 1. Next morning they get a big surprise. Big one gets 5 coins, saved 2, gets 4 as a bonus, so ends up with 11. Little one gets her 5 coins, saved 1, no bonus, ends up with 6. I then saw it. My older daughter's eyes turned black and I swear I could see sweatshops filled with 5-year-olds working for her while she laughs maniacally. She's up to something, I just know. And boy was I right. That Monday they started a bit of summer school. They get to see their classmates for 2 hours a day and do some random activity. The big one brings her coins for some reason, and at some point I swear I saw her smirk at me on the mirror, as if she was warning me I'd get stabbed 20 times from behind with a plastic retractile knife to cut fake vegetables with. We get there, dropped them off and left to do some shopping. When I came back for them I noticed my daughter's coin bag was empty. Remember, 2 a day max, so I asked her what happened. She smiles and says I sold them. What do you mean you sold them? Yup, they gave me real coins for them. I was proud. I have an entrepreneur. Or the reincarnation of Genghis Khan, not sure yet. I asked how much she got and it comes out exactly at $44 pesos, $4 for every coin. Which is about $2. $2. She actually made a profit. I buy the coins bags at the candy shop and they cost me almost exactly $1 peso per coin. She got $4 each. Here's where it all goes downhill. We get home and she asks if we can go to the store. Little convenience store owned by the neighborhood's grandpa. I agree and we go. She gives the old man her whole $44 pesos and asks for nothing but chocolate coins. Grandpa has to make a profit off the damn things of course, so he sells them at $2 pesos each. That means my daughter sold 11 coins and with that money she's getting 22, double the amount. I just hope she doesn't find out I outsource my product or I'll be in trouble. I'm so proud of her, she's making a profit and she's even outsmarting me. By Friday she has already sold 96 coins, all the while eating her 2 coins a day and even keeping some money since she's only investing on 20 coins a day at grandpa's store. Parents noticed and some didn't like the little shits buying 400% price inflated chocolate from her, but she kept some regulars. Yesterday was a Monday. My daughter had 274 coins. I gave her 5. And 50% of that total was 140 more. She has 419 now. She doesn't even need to buy coins anymore, I'm her provider and I'm doing it for free. I need a bailout. Too long didn't read. I thought about teaching my daughters the importance of savings, but I instead learned some people will take advantage of everybody, and some are happy just eating some chocolate. Edit, mogul not muggle. Edit 2, ITTIRS aficionados. Your daughter is awesome. Seriously, I'd be so proud of my kid if he figured something like that out. She's going to do well in business. But yeah, the system you designed pays way too much interest. When I first heard your scheme, I figured that the kids would just save up for a couple of weeks and end up with unlimited coins. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 10 plus 5 plus 15 equals 50 coins if they hold out for a month even with just the coins you give them. At this point, they can eat 2 per day and still accumulate more and more since their weekly income more than 14. Lol. It's probably time to end your subsidies for her little business operation. I mean, she's already established herself as a reseller, so she can still run her business on her own. He probably thought they'd just eat the coins really fast and not save that much, so he kept the interest high. He didn't think he might have a future millionaire businesswoman in his house. Your daughter discovered gold coin arbitrage and compound interest in one exercise. At 5. That's amazing. Time to get that girl into real estate or stocks. Where can I send her my resume? Edit. Thank you for the silver kind Reddit user. I'm sorry, Aaron. You're a little underqualified. Feel free to come back when you're a bit more competitive. Let's say a 400% profit margin. You know, a big boy number. Thanks. I would say it's time for taxes. Edit, first gold. Thank you, stranger. First time in history somebody would ever say it's time for taxes, and then time for bed. Good on you, Dad. Great life lessons for your kids. Your little lady is shark, keep encouraging her entrepreneurial spirit. Yeah. Now do you know how to set up a GoFundMe? Today I fucked up by slapping a girl, so hard she is now deaf in one ear. A year or so ago I met a pretty but very shy girl on Tinder, we dated, got along and then struck up a casual sexual relationship. We both had stressful jobs with long hours and just used each other to have aggressive sex as she called it. One day she messaged me at 1 AM, she told she was very turned on and wanted me to come over. Now I am a man, if a pretty girl asks me for sex I am going to pathetically come running. So up I got, had a quick shower and cycled through a wet and cold London night to her apartment. I wasn't going to pay the £35 or so for an Uber. Once I arrived she just wanted to fuck. She apparently had a massive argument with her ex and a long horrible day at work. So we proceeded to have sex. She usually liked it rough and liked a gentle face slap. But that night she asked me to do it harder and then even harder. Her face was red and she was very evidently liking it, but I was nervous. I enjoy rough sex, but I was hitting her rather hard and I didn't want to bruise her face nor do any damage. Then she grabbed my head and pulled me down and bit my lip hard and said fucking hit me, so I did as she asked. After sex we were cuddling and she said her ears were ringing, but she had a great time and she was in a good mood, so we showered and went to bed. In the morning she woke me up by shaking me rather hard. The pillow where her head had rested throughout the night had a brown-colored, bloody discharge stain on it and she said she couldn't hear out of her ear. I was mortified, offered to take her to hospital or that I would spend the day with her to make sure she was alright, etc. I was scared there might be worse problems than the suspected burst eardrum, and deep down I was scared she might hold it against me. She went to a doctor and said she had fallen over when they asked how it happened. We stopped talking a while after that and she got a boyfriend. Fast forward 1 year and I messaged her to ask how her ear was. She still can't hear out of it and apparently it can't be fixed. Frown. She was lovely about it all and said it wasn't my fault, and that I shouldn't feel guilty, which did make me feel a little better. Great sex though. Edit. For clarity, I wasn't aiming for her ear and I don't think I even hit her ear. I think I still made contact with her cheek. Anyway, I still feel awful about it and isn't something I want to do ever again. Too long didn't read. I slapped a girl so hard, her eardrum burst, and is now deaf in one ear permanently. Slap me deaf daddy. Till slap a girl on her cheek, not her ear. Shit's hard man when the room is dark and you're not exactly taking an aiming swing like it's golf. Oof. One of the worst histories here because it affects her permanently. Edit. Some people say it isn't permanent. In all cases I wish her all best. Assuming Op is right-handed, she just has to be careful to not date left-handed men so she doesn't become deaf in both ears. Now I am a man. If a pretty girl asks me for sex, I am going to pathetically come running. She really doesn't even have to be all that pretty. Or a girl. Today I fucked up by giving a dude head and texting my mom about it. Final edit. I never thought this would get so popular, but apparently the thing to do is address some comments. First, I said in the op that I obviously stopped when I realized he was asleep. Second, I do realize the irony of calling him a mess. It is what it is. This happened about 10 minutes ago. I'm recently single, living with my sister and her family. My mom and I talk every day, but I don't tell her about the dumb shit I do. Anyway, I've been spending time with this guy. That's definitely bad news. He works a ton, but he's a goddamn mess. My mom knows that I've been seeing this guy because my sister told her. She interrogated me about it tonight. I tried to say good things about him because otherwise it reflects badly on me. Anyway, dude and I are hanging out tonight drinking whiskey and beer. We have sex. I get off, but he doesn't. I decide to go down on him. And he fucking falls asleep. In the middle. Obviously, I stop and text my best friend about it. Except I text my mom and say he fell asleep with his dick in my mouth. Weary face, weary face, weary face, weary face. Immediately text her back saying that wasn't meant for her. So, she's going to wake up tomorrow, to go to yoga, and see how I had some drunk dude's dick in my mouth who passed out. I don't know if she'll be more upset that I text her in the middle of the night or that I'm apparently so shitty that dudes pass out on me. Too long didn't read. Told my mom that a dude passed out with his dick in my mouth. Edit. Apparently it's not okay to make a joke about a dude working hard and having whiskey dick. Rolling eyes face. Just to be clear, I don't hold any of this against him. I know he'll think it's just as funny as I do. Edit number 2. I sent my mom another text saying sorry. What is my life? She replied, figured. I was wondering the same thing. Hey, at least a drunk dude got you off first. Lol. This is a true victory here really. Go, right now to her house. Break in quietly. Sneak into the kitchen, where all parents leave their phones at night. Delete message. Problem solved. Also, drink all the milk and leave the carton in the fridge. Sneak into the kitchen, where all parents leave their phones at night. Holy shit. Passing out mid-blow job is some advanced whiskey dick. That's also part of my fuck up, I guess. I was trying to gloss over that. Take a pic of his dick in your mouth and send it to mom. You need to flex in this situation. Never mind, fixed it. Tilda sends pic of facial, giving thumbs up Tilda. Update us after the fallout, please.